I just had to double check.
Listen, what the is going on, brother? Everything good with Gigi or what?
It's a layered question.
I need you to be direct.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm doing. I'm just thinking. You know, I got to think back on the previous conversations and shit.
Well, you can't. We want you to be a complete open book here. We need transparency and clarity, and you know, we need it from your end.
Yeah, we can't have drama at the top, brother.
Agreed. I think Gigi feels overlooked by you guys. I think that is what it is. When I was given this role, you know, her and I had a meeting. I mean, you know, just had a one-on-one, and look, I know you guys. You know, I like to think I do, and I like to think that I was put in this position because if you guys aren't around, I would know what you guys would want. Now, Gigi was coming from a point of view where she was trying to educate me on how you guys are, right?
Yeah, see. I'm gonna stop you right there, right? And I want you to finish this thought. Okay, don't lose that thought.
Okay.
But the selection of these words is what bothers me. Is she coming to you to chat shit about the Dons and what they do to piss her off, or what? That's all I want to know. And it's okay that she is. Everybody's allowed to do that, especially JJ. But let's stop this politically correct bullshit. All right, tell me what's going on, brother.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think what she said basically is, listen, you're going to give them some ideas, all right? And they're going to shoot them down. And then a week, 2, maybe 3 weeks later, they're going to think it's their idea and they're going to do it, which is good because in the long run, you know, it's what I said in the first place. And I think it's a good idea. It just takes some time. So don't feel like you're not being listened to. And I know who you guys are. So, you know, I didn't know in that part, I don't really know how to be like, listen, you don't have to tell me that. But at the same time, I don't want to like, tell her to shut the f up because I care, you know, she's got good input. But, I mean, yeah, I think overall she just doesn't feel like she was listened to. And she was saying, you know, we got to figure out if I'm under her or she's under me or we're even. She's trying to figure out the ranking of it all. And it was kind of awkward, I'll be honest. It felt like an HR meeting.
Why was it awkward? Why was it awkward? Like, explain that, detail that, you know, define why that made you feel awkward. I'm trying to understand this as completely as possible.
Right. It made me feel awkward because I don't want to downplay her importance in any way. And you know, some people you gotta tell them to shut the f up. You gotta tell them to shut their mouth. And with Gigi, I'm just not gonna tell her that. I'm gonna hear her out.
Right.
And she knows how shit is. So I know where she's coming from. But at the same time, I felt like she was trying to educate me a bit, but not like little bro me a little bit, but kind of like little bro me a little bit. And I was put in a weird spot where I was like, do I tell her to, you know, ease up a little bit?
Okay, wait, hold on. What do you mean by little bro you? What did she say that makes you say that?
Well, she was saying all these things as if I didn't know, as if I like wasn't around, as if I've been like had my head in the dirt like a ostrich.
Yeah, like she be more with us than you be with us.
Like what? What did she say? Specifics. What did she say?
Well, specifically, you know, she mentioned the don't feel discouraged if they don't listen. You know, basically, she hasn't been called into meetings lately for a while, and she was saying they think that I'm very busy with a lot of shit, but I'm not. I'm more than available. Love to be a part, but you know, at first I was called into a whole bunch of meetings, and you know, it's been a while since I've been called into a meeting, and I feel like I get blindsided on things, this, that, whatever. I think she feels like she has more of a say, but she's not being listened to in that sense. So she was basically giving me a warning, like, don't take it personally if you're not called into meetings, and don't take it personally if you know, you're not listened to. And I was
I think this is becoming a way bigger problem than I'm realizing, brother.
I think you guys should just have a one-on-one with her, to be honest with you.
Well, we did.
I think
we just did.
We just did, and she said that there was.
Better?
Well, it felt mostly okay, I think.
I mean, she didn't. I mean, she did mention some of the things you just said, but it didn't appear to be a bigger problem than.
Yeah, it was.
What
It was
be.
Downplayed for sure. It was downplayed.
Yeah, watered down for sure.
That was watered down. It's so my assumption was that even what she told Andy, I could tell she spun it a little bit, because I think I don't know if she just doesn't want that confrontation or what.
She doesn't. I can tell you that she doesn't.
Yeah, I just think she just doesn't want to deal with that confrontation of actually saying it at the level that she's telling it to you and or Andy and whoever the else is what it feels like. Right? Meetings we didn't give a Clark, get the out of here. We got to talk about some other shit. Hey, you, get the out. Hey, you, come over here. We got to talk. We have trended so far away from that now are starting to get in their feelings when they're not involved in all the shit. Well, the reality is that's how it's always been set up from the beginning. You guys remember this shit, or am I yapping? Come on now. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, it's true. It's true. People gotten a little bit too emotional over things.
We got feelings seeping too much into this shit. Have structures, ranks, they should respect. Now, I'm willing to admit that maybe we should predefine things again, because obviously a lot has changed, and maybe people are a little bit confused or whatever. But people just got to know what's good. And I'm all for solving problems, especially if Gigi feels undervalued, and we got to figure that out and make sure she feels good, because she's the most integral person in this crew. I'll say that till I die. But we can't have this chat and shit behind my back, and then when we talk about it, it's all good. I ain't gonna be dealing with that. I will blow a gasket eventually dealing with that personally.
Yeah.
Luciano, thoughts?
No, I agree with that. I think it's good to, like, why not? We are making a lot of structure, right? So it's good thing, we enforce the rules we made. So in case people have, forgotten, myself included, of course. And good thing we handle this Gigi thing. So because if you let stuff go by, and one day it's just gonna blow over to more bigger stuff. Before you know it, we gotta kill a lot of, and before you know it, we don't have much to kill, and it's just gonna be us again.
Yeah. And now we have to also, okay, yeah. I mean, we have to speak about some shit as Dons, but yeah. I mean,
Yeah, no worse.
Lucian, any thoughts on this?
No, I'm on the same page with you guys. Is there anything else, Clark, on your end? Has she talked to you about maybe the other I don't know, the new ranks, I guess, in the crew? Things that maybe she undermined. I don't know, like Andy, for example.
Not so much. Andy. I saw Andy over at Lucky Plucker, and I could tell she was upset with something. And it was like a few days, it was like 2 days ago or some shit, 3 days ago. I'm sure you guys have already heard. And I was able to put that shit together, but she seemed upset. She felt like she was immediately undermined. And I had a feeling it was Gigi. I don't know if that's true. I'm assuming it's true.
Wait, I'm confused. Gigi seemed upset or Andy seemed upset?
Andy seemed upset. So I talked to Andy. She basically pulled me aside and was like, I got one question for you, then you're free. Right back. She said, what was that? It was something like, do the qualities that the Dons are looking for already exist in this crew? Like the position that I'm in right now. Do the qualities already exist in the crew? Like this fixer position. AKA, could someone else do this job?
Or has somebody else already been doing the job?
Right. And I said, well, if they did, it would have already been handled. It would have already been done.
Actually, Annie did mention this, I'm pretty sure, as well, too. So,
and she said, thank you. That's all I need to hear. I just need the
Yeah.
reassurance. Is a nuke going off? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
No, it's better.
Oh
it kind of
my
did look
God.
like a nuke for a second, though, huh?
Yeah, I thought I was going to turn around and see a mushroom cloud. Sorry. So,
Come to it.
I mean, look, I think with change, same thing with how I reacted during the sub crew, the beginning of the sub crews. I got pretty selfish, and I wanted the best for myself and my crew, and I needed to get brought down to, see the full picture again. And I've had that mentality since, right? I think with change, maybe people feel spited, and they got to let that shit out and move on. If they don't move on, that's the issue.
Yeah.
You got to let it all out.
I mean, let it out, move on, and we just can't downplay problems that are actual problems, right? So
Yeah, I think this might actually be a problem because Gigi is.
it does seem like it, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, well, we'll figure it out, Clark. Thank you.
no problem. Thank you, my dogs.
Go set up a job for us, brother. I want to do some dumb shit.
All right, you got it.
We're thinking about having Gigi as a potential consigliere, advisor, shit like this can't be happening if she is put in that role, right?
Yes, that's my concern as well.
Well, we gotta make sure if we put it in that role, right? If we do, I'm not saying we should, right now. If we do, she also like from my end, it would be like, yes, I'm gonna give you this role. It's gonna give you potentially more power, more freedom. But if we have stuff like this happening, we also gonna take you the up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with that. Yeah, I mean,
like because
yeah.
if you're gonna get more position, you also gotta realize the high school stuff is over. And it kind of goes back to the thing, like me, you, Harry, like remember I told you guys about Harry thing? Like it's simple, the same shit. Like what Gigi is doing here is she's going around talking with others, be like, yo, what you think? Like, I'm telling you the dons do this. You get what I'm saying? You remember I used to do that
listen,
back in the days,
I'm trying to not take it. Listen, I try not to take it personally, because she also, she very well is correct, right? But I don't want to be buying somebody in, putting them in a role, and then immediately them being approached by somebody being like, listen, you're not going to be listened to. This is how you have to handle this. He's this, that, and the third. Even if it's true, I don't give a shit. Otherwise, why the fuck am I bringing people in here?
I mean, day one, and she's already involved in a little bit of drama. Like, this shit shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, but what did I tell you guys, though? We dons, yeah? Yeah? We do what we want. Yeah? But remember what I told you guys about the Andy stuff, too? I said, when you make people come into the role, right? And you give them a position. From our end, it is what it is. But from other people's end, sometimes they might take it the wrong way. Be like, bro, I've been I've been putting in work here, this and that, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, of course,
Why is somebody coming and taking that? You see what I'm saying? So, I get the other side, too. It's like,
I
new worker comes and take the position.
At the end of the day, I don't give a though, really.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we should give a but I'm saying, it's not, surprising that, this can happen.
Listen, this crew's got a lot of fucking problems, okay? And it's filled with drama. It's festered with drama in every corner of every sector that you can look at, okay? It cannot be at the top. And I don't want to be almost instantaneously undermined, even if I do deserve it. Instantaneously to somebody that we are trying to buy in, give a very important role in this crew that needs to work. I don't want somebody from the top to go over there and then instantaneously undermine me.
Yeah.
And I don't give a f if they're right in doing it. They could be 100% correct in every single reason they have. It still should not happen.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. And like I said, I'm trying not to take it personal because it's Gigi. She's the most integral person in this crew. And I have so much fucking respect for her. But this is the kind of shit that gets killed. If this was Clark, I would have killed him. If this was Vito, I don't know, anybody else doing shit like this, they'd be in the Cypress Waters right now. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I think we gotta we I guess internally between us dons, we give her basically the one, without she realizing it. But we also gotta keep a closer eye, in a sense. I don't know what else to do. I actually don't know what to do in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't know. I have no idea. It's a hard situation, this one. But what do you do in this one?
I mean, the reality is, you just gotta be. I think you gotta go hard about it and put our foot down and just say this is how it needs to be. Yeah, listen, you have feelings that are valid and we get it, but we still can't be. You still can't be going around and undermining us to, the people in the crew. And to me, it just makes me wonder who else have we been undermined like this too within the crew that she speaks to. Sophia, she works a lot with. Zeke, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Now I have no idea.
Yeah.
And it's making me spiral.
Listen, we let it breathe. We handle it. We'll do the not breathe, but you know what I mean.
Am I wrong? You feeling that way though, or what?
Yeah. No. I agree with you. All right. I feel like we've been very lenient with Gigi as well, because of the tremendous amount of work that she does and she puts in. I don't feel like being a little strong with her would go a bad way, to be honest. Just set the right expectations. That's it. You know what I mean? We don't have to threaten her or anything like that, but just let her know that we're aware of the situation, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the feelings to be valid. But for example, I'll never go and speak about my problems with Gigi to anybody but the Dons. The feeling should be the mutual with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It is. We have ranks for a reason.
Idea.
It's a goddamn dictatorship.
Okay.
You don't like it, you
And
can
the
fuck
idea
up,
is perfect because it gets Gigi involved as well.
Okay.
Today.
She wants to get more involved. She just doesn't want to do shit that's going to get her raided. Art Asylum. Marty's around. She's around. Boom, 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 hacking. Boom, boom, boom. The shit she loves. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom.
What? Brother, listen.
What do you mean, what?
I think this is a bigger problem than that. Well, the Dons
Yeah,
are handling it. Know your place, motherfucker.
Okay. All right.
Sick and tired of this shit. I'm gonna start saying that again.
What happened? What happened?
This is Clark trying to tell me what I should do to solve this. But the reality is, what I just did to Clark, we need to be doing to Gigi as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll just start doing it. Simple as that, okay? Like, we can't go to the past and shit. It starts to be here.
Well, I'm not going to the past. I'm just saying we need to.
But that's what I'm saying.
We need to actually address this problem now.
Yeah, it's not about going to the past. It's about it's a current issue, right? It's something that we have to fix
Exactly.
because the
We
same
just
way it
fucking
happened
do it.
before, it's gonna happen again. Who knows with whoever else? It'll happen again. We got to put a stop to it.
Yeah. No, listen, we put stop to it. But if that's the case, then I don't think we should promote her yet. Before we see how she takes this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to promote you and then tell you to shut the up, you know? I want to tell you to shut the up, see how you take it, and if you take it like you are, you know what I mean? You actually take it, then I promote you for that promotion you've been waiting for, example. You know what I'm saying? Or you spiral and we kill you. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. 100%.
100%. Yep.
Now, that being said, I'll be back in half hour, boys, yeah?
Where the fuck
Friday
you
night,
going?
I gotta go grab the pizza from the barrio because they don't do, delivery.
Pizza on a Friday. Okay. Well, yeah. Go do your thing.
Yeah. Just give me half hour. Actually, I can probably just sit in the car.
All right, sit in the car.